Thanks, David. Thanks for addressing that question. Alejandro, thank you for asking it. I want to remind the audience that David is here for your reference. So if you have questions, please do use that Q&A box to ask them. And I want to move on to talk a little bit about facility design and footprint. You know, during the registration process for this live event, we give our audience, our registrants, an opportunity to ask a question, or to answer the question, I should say, and we simply ask them, what is it that you want to learn? And quite often in this registration process, we saw the question around, hey, if I'm building a new facility, what do I need to know? Like, what do I need to know about implementing continuous? How does that sort of relate to where we go next? Should we even consider fed batch if we're investing in new facilities? So the first question there around facility design and footprint would be this: true or false? Fed batch environments require larger facilities and bioreactors, which lead to higher initial capital costs.
Yeah, this is generally true. To give you some numbers, for instance, if we look at Amgen's next generation facility in Singapore, they demonstrated an 80% reduction in the facility footprint by going to continuous. In other cases, we see 50% reduction of the footprint. Or for instance, another company, they went from, I believe it was from four 12,500 liter stainless steel reactors to 4 1,000 liter single-use bioreactors in perfusion mode, which is quite a significant reduction of the footprint. And definitely with that, yes, you will have lower capital costs with the continuous manufacturing plant versus a fed batch, especially if the volumes are high. I think that's the one thing to keep in mind. We can get to that later, I think, in the following questions. But if the quantities are not that big, it's I would say it depends then in that case.